Alright guys, today we're gonna mess with this HPI. For the longest time we've been fucking with this thing, dealing with the HPI mini rotor. Wait, HPI internal rotor. Alright, I've been wanting to make this video for a while just because I can't find anything on the internet to show you exactly the steps that I go through to get these things cooking. Now, if you're a smarter man than I, this simple one-page sheet from HPI should be all it takes to get it happening. But for me, for some reason, that's not enough information. 2 millimeters before top dead center, all that stuff makes a lot of sense if you fully grasp everything about motors. But several instances I've had wrong direction, timing way off, not quite understanding where the hash marks and what the alignments meant. All of that stuff will get you so far away from where you want to be, it's unbelievable. Or you'll be 180 degrees out. You'll be totally firing at 2 degrees before top dead bottom instead of 2 degrees before top dead center. That being said, I think we all understand the idea. Instead of it being points where a cam lobe is coming around and opening the points and allowing the high tension to go to the spark plug, sparking every single time that cam comes around at the exact same spot. That makes sense to me. This here uses some sort of fucking witchcraft. I'm assuming magnetics, i.e. the magnets in here trip a no-touch magnetic switch inside here, doing effectively the same thing. Every time the spot on the magnet comes around to this spot on this pickup, it will allow the high tension pixies to flow down this line and spark our plug when we want it to. This old Pook Pinto 2 or Chromag JCPenney Pinto 2, we just want spark to be at the right time. Another crack at this HPI internal rotor ignition system for the Pook. This here is a clockwise spinning engine, so we have to base all of our installation instructions off of that fact. The fact that the crankshaft in this particular motor is spinning clockwise, not anti-clockwise or counterclockwise or fuck whatever clockwise. It's spinning the normal fucking direction. As you can see here, I've added some nifty little fucking arrows and a mark there on our timing mark so that I don't have to think about which way the thing is spinning and or which mark to use. Also, I marked the 10 degree or 10 hash mark. I don't even know if this is degrees or not, but this is the most advanced, and then as the RPMs go up, it retards. A couple of things with this to start with is, see these 3 screws right here? These align the plate itself. So I like to put this plate as close to the middle so I have the most amount of play to the left and the most amount of play to the right in case I'm way the fuck off. So I set this as close to the middle of its stroke as I can, and then I set the timing so as that when I set it, if I was a little off, up or down with what I thought was 2 millimeters or whatever, I have a little bit of play to get to where I want to be. Or a lot of times too, when you're putting this magnet on, it tries to jump onto the shaft. So even though you've got everything lined up really good, you're holding it tight, and you slide that sucker on, it's got so much magnetic force sucking it into these coils that it'll slide one way or slide the other, or just bump your fucking crankshaft and make it so it's not where you put it. God damn it. So I'm gonna try and go through what I do to make these cocksuckers work and to give you the least amount of headache when installing your new super duper overpriced ignition system for your moped. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Hands down, probably the single most expensive thing you're gonna buy for a moped, and probably the least amount of actual fucking information. I feel like I bought this velocity stack, which is just a piece of fucking aluminum with 1 set screw in it to hold it on your carburetor, and it came with like 3 pages of information. Puller.
It's on the other side here, I get it.
We don't need the puller, and he took his sweet ass spark plug, right?
It's loose.
The tube?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
So your summer's
All right, we use this little clutch puller to
The
pull
GoPro,
this thing
stop
off.
recording.
There's a couple holes right here. Makes it super easy. And since we've been putzing with it, we've pulled it off and put it on about 15 times, so it should come off relatively easy. Yeah, we must have did this 8 or 10 times. But that's true too. He was like, dude, I'm gonna leave and you're gonna put it together
It's gonna
and
work.
it's gonna work. It's just we're
Or
overthinking or understanding or
Like it
just
was-
need a fresh day, yeah.
like it was with mine, just kept messing with like
The wrong thing, right?
yeah.
So not the right tool.
Reset it again. Just keep trying it. 'Cause if it's off by even a little bit,
Super easy. And this, by the way, is absolutely the wrong tool to use to do that. Chances of wrecking things is high.
but we're gonna do it anyway.
Let's do it. It's been done. All right, we got this thing off. We've already marked it. Focus here. The direction it's going to spin and the notch that we're supposed to use per HPI to make this happen. So we're going to go through both ways of finding top dead center and then backing it off 2 millimeters. This is whatever the fuck they call it tool. It works great. I found that in this metric kit, I have to take this tool apart, thread this in, get it tight. Otherwise, when I start adjusting that, I back this out and that messes everything up. Snug this guy down a little bit. Wrong way. Now, I like to use this to spin the engine because it's bigger. Push it down on this, wait for it to come all the way up and stop, and that's our top dead center. That little spot where it's not going up or down.
Wheel's in the way of seeing it.
So what is?
The wheel is in the way of it.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna back it down. Use this little thing to crank down 2 millimeters. Now I'm going to crank it in the same direction of the motor until the piston hits our stop, which is theoretically 2 inches before top, or 2 millimeters before top dead center. Hit it. I'm going to take this off, snug it by hand, make sure I'm against it. Against it. I'm going to take our little mark, line it up with the little 10 spot on here I've got marked. Again, this thing will just try and jump in on you, so you're hoping for the best here. Okay. Now we can check to C2. We're going all the way back around and seeing if she stops on the spot, or I can feel it drag by it. I feel shit. Okay, she worked.
You feel it hit.
Mm-hmm. I just cranked it down more to feel it. Now, whether or not that worked, we have no idea.
Just in a minute.
But we're gonna try it. That was the first way, and then we'll go through the way that I do it with the caliper, which is, if you don't have the tool, it seems easier to me anyway, even though it's not necessarily a purpose-built tool. That thing's such a pain in the ass.
It's also cheaper.
Oh, caliper's not cheaper.
Yeah.
Caliper's like $26. That thing costs like $13.
I thought it was on Treats for like $40.
I think they have a nicer one now than I got. I don't know.
I think that was like the Bazzetti.
This one doesn't say it on it though. When I told you that day, I thought
yeah.
I had a, you know, my other one
Looks just
the
like
Bazzetti
Bazzetti,
stuff
but-
said Bazzetti.
No, no, usually. But it looks exactly like it.
Yeah, it does look similar for sure. It might be. I don't know. All right, now that we've got this thing on where we think it is 2 millimeters before top dead center, we give it a little test crank here and see if we got some sparks. I'm only gonna be able to give it just a little bit of.
Ready?
Yep. Yep, we got spark. I doubt that picked up on the camera, but I heard it too. So I'm sure we've got spark. Finally, the back wheel's not on the ground though, so it shouldn't be an issue. Well, that fucking worked.
So-
Easy peasy.
So was that the opposite of what it was set? It was set to normal. Okay.
I spun the nut off when I started it though. So we probably just totally misaligned.
I bet not though. Let's check it. And let's just put it on the ground.
Roll this carton back just a little bit, but be very mindful of the precious carton. That's good.
Hells yeah. This is what we call the desired effect.
Something stopping us.
Oh,
Like our
the bar.
brake. Like our brake. Okay, let's stop this for a second.